Lloyd Garmadon, the most powerful ninja in all of Ninjago. But have you ever wondered what actually is his elemental power? Is he truly the elemental master of energy or something more? Because over the years, Lloyd's abilities have changed, evolved, and sometimes completely broken the rules of elemental power itself. And what we discover when we dig deep into his powers through Origin might just change everything we thought we knew about Lloyd's elemental power. Lloyd is the elemental master of energy, a combination of the four main elements: fire, lightning, earth, and ice. He can manifest this incredible power as green energy blasts, shields, and orbs. His abilities are sometimes referred to as the power of life or energy of life, symbolizing how green represents creation, growth, and balance across Ninjago. However, energy is the most widely accepted term for his powers. Lloyd can create and control green energy in multiple forms, shaping it into whatever he needs in battle. He can fire concentrated blasts of pure green energy, or create orbs that he launches towards his enemies with immense power. Lloyd can create a powerful energy shield, allowing him to block attacks and protect himself and his allies from harm. Using his elemental powers, Lloyd performs energy spinjitzu, creating a green tornado of energy that channels both offense and defense in one move. At one point, Lloyd evolved beyond even energy, becoming the legendary Golden Ninja.
I am the ultimate spinjitzu master!
This form represents the ultimate version of his abilities, pure creation energy. Eventually, he relinquished the golden power to help the other ninja master their own elements, but that experience forever strengthened his connection to energy itself. Lloyd's elemental power has always been one of Ninjago's biggest mysteries. Every other ninja has a power that's clear. Fire burns, lightning strikes, ice freezes. With Lloyd's ability, it's never been fully defined. Officially, he's known as the elemental master of energy, but that name doesn't tell the full story. The power has come by many names: energy, green energy, the power of life, and even the writers themselves have admitted they aren't completely satisfied with the name energy. So what is Lloyd's element really? Energy is said to come from the source dragon of life, and is often described as a combination of the four main elements of creation: fire, lightning, earth, and ice. That's why his power is green, and it represents life and balance. However, it's not the same as golden power, which is the true power of creation. Lloyd's energy manifests in many forms: a glowing green orb, waves of kinetic force, and even green flames or lightning. He can create, redirect, and channel this energy in countless ways, firing blasts, creating shields, and performing energy spinjitzu. It's extremely versatile but also strangely unrefined. In Season 2, we even saw Lloyd briefly channel each of the four main elements: fire, lightning, ice, and earth, suggesting that his power might be able to emulate the others when needed. That's something unique only to him. Those elements later merge into golden power, and that's where the real theory comes in. What if Lloyd's power isn't just energy, but life itself? Think about it. Life is made from the balance of all elements working together. The acronym of life even connects directly: lightning, ice, fire, earth. Lloyd's powers could literally be a fusion of those four elements. Not something entirely new, but the result of all of them working in harmony. It would explain why his powers sometimes resemble those of the other ninja. He used green lightning, he produced flames, and his energy blasts have the same impact as Cole's earth shockwaves. His power adapts, it evolves, because it's the essence of all elements combined. And while this makes it incredibly powerful, it also means it's not perfect. Energy can be reflected or countered, as seen with prismatic blades and certain metals, and Lloyd himself admits he can't use it underwater. It's not limitless. It has structure and balance, just like life itself. So when you call Lloyd a master of energy, maybe that's just a simplification, because when you look deeper, his true power might not be energy at all. It might be something far greater, the power of life. At the end of Ninjago Dragons Rising Season 3 Part 2, we got a moment that almost everyone missed, but it might be one of Ninjago's biggest hints about Lloyd's true power yet. After the battle, Eren turns to Lloyd and says, "Your powers are all messed up," and right after that, a leaf falls into Lloyd's hand. It's such a small, quiet moment, but it means something, because when that leaf lands in his hands, Lloyd looks at it, and for the first time in a while, there's hope in his eyes. It's almost symbolic, like that leaf represents something deeper, maybe even a return of balance within him. And that brings us to Season 4. It is said that Dragons Rising Season 4 will finally explore the true nature of Lloyd's elemental power. His connection to life balance and the natural world feels more important than ever, especially after everything that happened to the dragons, the merge, and the chaos across realms. What if that falling leaf wasn't just symbolism, but foreshadowing? Maybe Lloyd's powers aren't just energy anymore. Maybe they're evolving, transforming into something more natural, something alive, or it could have been life from the start. And when you think about it, the word life itself might always be the key. Life, lightning, ice, fire, earth. It's all there, the four main elements of creation, the same ones Lloyd's energy has always been tied to. It's almost like the show is telling us, without saying it directly, that Lloyd's powers is life itself, the balance of all elements working together in harmony. If that theory is true, it means Lloyd's journey is far from over. His power isn't broken, it's changing. What we saw with the leaf might be the start of something completely new. Maybe in Dragons Rising Season 4, we'll finally see Lloyd master the true form of his abilities, not just as a green ninja or the master of energy, but as a master of life itself. Whatever happens next, one thing's for sure, Lloyd's story is far from finished. His powers are evolving, and Ninjago Dragons Rising Season 4 might finally reveal what he always wanted to become, the master of life. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want to see more deep dives into Ninjago's lore, make sure to subscribe for more Ninjago content. And as always, thanks for watching.